This is going to be such a super fun video. I have a package I'm going to open on camera and I have a freebie for you. So let's roll. Hi, my name is Marian and I am so glad to connect with you again. Although I am now alone in my craft room recording this, it really feels you are already watching. I think it's because of the super nice comments I get from you guys, and I see a lot of you are watching. So in this video I'm going to show you two super fun things. I'm really excited about this video. I have made an awesome freebie for you, but I am going to start with unboxing or unwrapping, unenveloping this package. I have waited with opening this envelope and it was really hard to do it. I wanted to sneak peek, but I didn't. I was still working on my freebie and I wanted to combine it in a video, so this was laying on my desk while I was busy with it. But in my previous video, I showed you my first purchase of some vintage items from Junk Journal paper sale. I have it here. This is this envelope, and this is my second buy, this envelope, and this is my first one. And I bought it because it is different than what you see in craft stores. If you want to have some really nice vintage items, there is not a lot, and you see the same things in every craft video. Not that it's bad, but I kind of want some new inspiration and some new items. So this is a really nice way of doing that. And I bought it from pictures from Instagram, so I'm really excited to see it in real. But let me tell you how it works. On Instagram, the account is called Junk Journal paper sale. Yeah, Junk Journal paper sale. And Leonie, she posts items you can buy. So you can react under the post and she reserves them under your name. And you can wait if you want to until you have several items, and then you can send a message you want it shipped. She gives you a payment link and then it will get posted. She even sends me a picture of the envelope, putting it in the mailbox, and she gives really great service. And I wanted to film this because the first package I got, it was like getting a present. Everything was so nicely wrapped, and I'm curious if she did it again. I don't know, because I didn't open it, but I thought it would be nice to open it on camera so my reaction would be really genuine. And I think that's nicer. So I bought 6 different items and I paid around 20 euros, including the shipping. So she sends worldwide, but she is in the Netherlands. So for me, shipping is of course not that much. So, but without further ado, let's just start. Let me put this aside. And I want to open it really carefully, so I will not cut into something. Let's see, because there's a lot of tape, and just so I already see some wrapping paper under it. So let's do that very gentle. So the last time everything was so nicely wrapped, and also all the things she uses for wrapping, you can use again, because I think she also is a crafter. So the things she uses are really nice for your crafting stash. And see, there's already the first item here. So I have to be really careful in opening this. Okay. So let's go. And okay, so this is the, let's put the envelope aside. Everything is already here in this. It says, it's Dutch, but it says thank you for your order. And a really nice dotted paper. I think I can use that. So I'm going to open that carefully because it's going in my collage box. And can use that, of course, again. I always, when I get packages, even though I know what's in it, I'm always excited. I don't know, is it me or do you also have that? Especially when someone makes it like a big deal. Oh, look at that. See, that's what I meant. It's all so nicely wrapped. Everything is in papers, and look at this ribbon. I love it. So let's get these out. It will get smaller and smaller, and this paper I will leave on the floor. Let's start with the big one. And there's a really nice ribbon on here. I want, of course, not cut it, because it seems like something I can put in my ribbons, with my ribbons, and I don't have anything like this. I don't mind if it takes a while, because I really don't want to cut it. Let's see. Okay. Ah, there it is. Look at this. Beautiful. And then, of course, the paper. I'm going to do everything carefully so I can put it in my collage box. This is the way you can fill your collage box. If you are doing like a botanical themed something, or you just want some green colors. This is, she has used a lot of tape. Of course, now on camera I have a feeling I need to hurry. I can of course edit and do it a little bit quicker, but I don't know, leave it in real time, I think. This is my first item. This is a bigger document. And it's also real vintage. I love it. Look at this. This is a big one, because this is one big rectangle, and then under it there are the small little labels. You can cut them if you want to. So it's French, and I think it will also fit in my current journal. Then I have this one and these small ones. So let this aside. And then see, there's some cute toadstools here. you can put this tape off and use that. Of course, there's also a really nice brown paper envelope. Where did I? Yes, my knife. I'm going to use everything again. Okay, these are 2 items I have used. So there's a nice paper clip on here. You see? That's also something. And then I have these tickets I bought. Nice with numbers on them. And this appealed to me, and also because of the color and because of how it looks, and it has these holes in them. They also give ideas for me to use. So that are those 2. And I have bought this, and it's vintage. It is kind of a canvas, I don't know. And you can just, it's a meter, and you can just cut pieces off. And well, I like it. It smells vintage. Really nice. If you make clusters or just want to put something in a tuck spot, you can just cut a little piece off. You want a certain number you want to use. So those are these items. Oh, and she used this ribbon again. She used it last time, and I thought, I hope I get it again. I didn't ask for it, but because I want to just to get surprised. But I already used this in a cluster I made, and I certainly don't want to cut it, but maybe I can just get that knot out later and just see if I can push it over. Yes, look at this really nice ribbon. It's white and it's black. Okay, really nice. Put that on the pile, and then of course more paper, dotted paper. This I'm especially curious about. Also a non-paper thing. I want to use in my next journal. Of course, I'm not finished with my current journal, but I already have ideas for my next one. And I'm gathering. If I see things I like, I just gather them. Should not rip it. It's really nice tissue paper. Let's see if I can do it with scissors. Oh, there's also 2 items in here. Oh, 3 items. I have here clips. I have two different ones. These are blue. And these are with red and white. And it's so nice to have some different variety of things you can use in your journal or on your I think it's also really nice on ATC. This one is like that. So a blue and red one. I love it. Really love them. And then this, I don't know what this is, from what it is. It's some metal, could be from clocks or I don't know. But she showed it on a picture like this. And it was just like, you know, butterfly wings. Like this. I don't know how she presented it, but I can figure it out. And then, oh, I think she had it like that. Well, doesn't matter. I think you understand. You can make really nice things out of this. And it is something else than only paper, just like the clips, which you can use. I think these ones especially for on the cover of a journal. So I have here my 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 items. Oh no, and 6 is the big one. So this is something I didn't order, and it says thank you. So it's a thank you present for my order. Oh, she made like a really nice pocket. And look at that. Tickets. So nice. Let's just have a look. All kinds of different tickets. It's also really nice. So I think I have a lot of tickets right now with my previous order, and yes, and they are all like really vintage, so you don't need to do anything with it. It's just ready to go. So if you need again for your clusters or tuck spots, you want it's the pop of color or the number you want. It gives a little bit of extra to your projects. So I'm very pleased with my purchases, and I especially love the clips. Really like them. And yeah, all the extra material I have. The paper, the ribbon, this ribbon, really lovely. So I'm going to send her a link that I'm going to have made a video about this. And so thank you, Leonie, for your beautiful packaging and the extras. I love it. So I'm going to put everything away and show you the freebie I made. To introduce the freebie, we're first going to take a look in my journal, and in the meanwhile it is pouring outside after a couple of few hot days. I don't know if the sound is picking up the rain, but it's really good for our gardens. And this is a temporary closure because it is so bulky. As you can see, I needed something to close it. And I've been busy with page fillers, and I have my very first page filler. I have glued this in my journal, integrated it on the page, so you can see how I did it. This page was already a page that I made. If you want to see that, then look at the video with the signature I did in this journal. That will give you a look into the pages. And this I just glued on, but I decorated a little bit on the page so it is fully integrated on the page. The freebie has to do with this dangle, and I have made a freebie for you guys so you can make your own strip dangle, I call it. I've clipped it together because otherwise the paper will damage when I open and close the journal, what I am doing now very often. So this is really nice strip dangle, as I call it. And how would you like to make your own? Because this is a die, but it is and I got it as a present from with an order from a craft shop, but I looked and I didn't see it for sale, so I think it's also from the company present that they can hand out. So I have measured it, and let me show you the freebie I made. So here it is. It's available on my Ko-fi site, and I will put the link below. You can also see some other freebies there, and I've got a little description here, and then I have the strips 2 times, and I have the photos from the page filler, which illustrates and give a close-up look of the dangle I already made. So these strips, these are pictures I took myself on the weekend. I recently was away in the country, and the nature was so gorgeous. I took a lot of pictures, so there's no copyright on the pictures. You can just use it, and you can cut those strips, and the holes are already on, and you can bundle these. And then there are these empty ones. You can also use and embellish those as you want. But when I made this freebie, I was thinking about, and I also had a lot of comments about the embellishing part, that people like to watch me doing embellishments because they get ideas and they see how it's done. So I thought it would be maybe nice to do a more in-depth tutorial about this freebie, so you can just craft along with me making dangles. So I can show you up close how to use these and then make them. So I made 2 because I of course have to check if this works. So not using my die cut, but just cutting it by hand. I did one, I just cut with my scissors, and one I cut with a craft knife. And let me show you one at a time. This I made with a little bit sturdier paper. I think it's 120 GSM I printed it on. And here let's see if it's if you can see it. I put it on a pin. I also put some ornaments and beads on the pin, and I put a little butterfly on because I was an evening long cutting butterflies. And this is from the die set from Tim Holtz, one of the recent ones. And here you have all the really nice nature strips, the photos on it, so you can hang it from a journal or anything you want. And this one I did with just a printer paper, so that's, I think, is it 80 GSM or something like that, and it's very thin paper. Also made put a beading on this and glued number on it, a little flower here, and these lovely wings, they are on the second dangle, and these are a freebie from Art Studio Whimsy, and she had a really nice freebie with wings, and I just cut them and glued them on here. And here is a little bit I just glued on from the ribbon I got from what you saw earlier, just a little piece. It was a packaging ribbon, and these are very thin but also really nice. And so here are two examples of the really nice dangle. So I didn't make more than these two, so I'm going to make a video with what you can do with these. Of course, in the meantime, you can print it and just go for it yourself. But in the tutorial, I will let you see also how you can do back and front and how you can fill those. And you can try it yourself, of course, stamping, stenciling, anything you want. But in the tutorial, I will take you with me with embellishing. So this video is going up and the tutorial will come right after because I'm already busy with it. So enjoy this freebie, and I hope you like watching the video with the enveloping of my order. And thank you so much for watching, and hope to see you with the tutorial. Bye!